I'd like to introduce you to Twitter.com. Twitter.com is one of these great Web 2.0 sites that basically allows you to gather a group of followers, and these followers will listen to what you Twitter. You can see who's doing what's going on, and it's a great way to easily and quickly keep up to date with your customers. Your customers can very easily see what you're doing. You can have announcements made to them and so on. It's a very, very interesting site. See, tells you a little bit about it there. There you are. I mean, to be honest, a lot of people Twitter complete rubbish. You know, like this. You know, yeah. Oh, I'm having a cup of tea. You might want to say I'm out tonight, or I've launched a new website, or share marketing tips and information. It's free to join and free to use. So if you click here to get started, then you can join. Okay, it's very, very simple to sign up. Okay, if we just let it come online now. Okay, there it is. You put in a username, password, email address, and the words that's up there. You can see it's not particularly clear, but you can see the two words there. Select that box if you want to be emailed by them. Otherwise, click there. Now, your URL will be this. So make sure, if you really want to use this for SEO, make sure that your Twitter account name has got something to do with your keywords. So use underscores and numbers if you have to. Okay. The reason being that it'll help you rank high in the search engines for those particular keywords. So that's if you're using it for a particular a site or purpose. Alternatively, just put in your name or something similar to that. Now here you can see I've signed up and I've logged in. You can see I've got 2 followers and 1 follower. I've used this before. I've had a little look around and mess around. And you see there's quite a bit here. You can see this J.W. Edwards has been posting lots. This is another internet marketer. You can scroll down. There's a post for me. There's someone else. There's someone else that's posted. So basically, looking at these, what's this all about? So what am I doing? Let's put in recording a video about Twitter.com. Okay, and I click update, and it'll come up here. So what this actually does, you see, is this allows you to share information about what you're doing. So I can actually put in links to blogs, to websites, to pages, and I can use this to promote what I'm doing. And what I can do is I can look around on Twitter and I can find people who are interested in similar things and follow them, and they will in turn usually follow you. I can invite my list, my customers, to follow me on Twitter so that they can keep up with what I'm doing. So you can search for information on here. So let's just put in a few random words. Let's put in weight loss and search and see what it comes up with. So there you are. Yeah, there's people. See someone here, their name, weight loss coach. Use hypnosis, fat loss blogger. See, these are marketers who have weight loss tips too, successful diet news. See, these are people who are internet marketers who are using Twitter to promote their business. So let's scroll up the top. Fat loss blogger. Here you are, there's a bio, tells you all about what this person's doing. There you are, it tells you recent updates. So well, that's obviously not that recent, 2 months ago. So they've obviously lost interest. But you see they've got their website there, Fat Loss Blogger. Hypnosis Network, there you are, they haven't posted for a while either. And their weight loss coach, this is someone that's obviously using this a lot at the moment. There's their website. Let's click on their name and see a bit more about them. Okay, so you see here they've done an awful lot of updates. They've got 53 people following them and 54 people following that is following them. So they're following 53 people and 54 people are following them. So it's quite interesting. Here you can see all the different news there. But what you can do is you can just type in different words. You can find people that are interested in your keyword, and then obviously follow them and they'll follow you. Yeah, you can see what they're doing, how they're using it, and then use it to your advantage. Because Twitter's quite good. It's still very popular. It's not as popular as something like, say, Facebook or something like that, but it's still very, very popular. Now here you can see if your friends are on Twitter. So what you can do is you can sign in automatically to Hotmail, Yahoo, AOL, MSN and Gmail, and just enter your password, and it will invite everyone in your address book automatically. You can click on invite by email. Invite by email basically lets you invite people individually and specifically. So let's pick another popular subject, dog training. Okay, let's see what comes up when we look for dog training, see if anything comes up at all. There's 53 results for dog training. What about marketing, for example? See, look, dog problem, go train your dog, that's his website. You see, there's loads of, look at that for marketing. 53 people for dog training, almost just over 11,000 for marketing. You can see that a lot of people then are using this for marketing, because at the end of the day it's still indexed by the search engines even if they don't actually update it. So you can update it once a month and just use it for your search engine rankings rather than for people following you. You see, I'll mention this time and time again in this video series, is that there's so many different Web 2.0 sites, there's no way you can possibly do well on all of them. You literally have to pick one, maybe two, three at a push if you don't have anything else to do, and focus on those and work those to make money and build your business. On all the others, just go out there, create a page, put your links on there and update them anytime you have new products and so on, because they count as backlinks. But apart from that, just focus on a couple. So you can see there's a lot to do with this. This is obviously very popular with marketers. It's not so popular with niche marketers at the moment. So as I said, it's a good way to get people to follow what you're doing. Okay, here's a well-known marketer, Martin Avis. Okay, let's have a look at him. He set this up fairly recently. So there you are. He hasn't used it a lot, but I know he's been on the holiday, so we'll let him off. But you can see he's got 56 people following him. He's following 54. You can see on the few people we've looked at, these numbers have been very similar, which does tend to imply that people you follow will in turn follow you. So does this? So there's got a Vicky, Dr. Manny, Lee McIntyre. He's well known. Bev Clement. So you see, he's got quite a few. Spencer Jones, another internet marketer. So you can see he's got quite a few internet marketers here in his list. These are basically people off his list. Gary Vernon, he's well known as an internet marketer. Okay, so you can see here, Dr. Manny. Let's have a look at Dr. Manny as well, okay? So the reason I'm showing you this is I want you to see some of the popular marketers so that you can understand what they're doing and how they're doing it. So here's Dr. Manny, okay? Look at that. He's updating it fairly regularly. Looking at that. But look at the amount of followers he's got. Almost 1,500 followers. So Dr. Manny, obviously you probably heard of him, very popular markets. See, look, there's Willie Crawford following him. He's following Willie Crawford, so let's have a look at Willie Crawford's account as well. How's that? Willie Crawford has 2,000 people following him, and you can see, Willie Crawford's obviously a very well-known marketer, does very, very well out of the whole thing. See, he's advertising what he's doing. You can see down here, he's posted quite a bit today. So he's obviously twittering a lot here and using it to communicate with people that's on his list. And there's lots and lots of twitters and responses. There's loads there. He's obviously spending some time on it. Somebody at Willie Crawford's level may well actually hire someone to Twitter for them. But there you are. He has all this information. So what I've tried to show you here is what Twitter's all about and how to use it. I want you to understand that it can be a very useful tool, but don't spread yourself too thin and try and do every single Web 2.0 site. Use them all as part of your SEO strategy, but only use 2 or 3 to really build your business. And Twitter's very good. You only have about 140 characters. You don't have a lot of space to type, so you've got to be concise, which actually makes it a very good way of keeping in contact with people, because they know they're not going to have to read through pages and pages of email and whatever from you. So consider using Twitter in order to communicate with your list and get them to follow you. Helps them be more interactive because they can reply to your Twitters, you can reply to theirs, you can interact with them, you can even encourage them to interact by offering competitions and so on just on Twitter. So very, very good site to use. So that's twitter.com, free to sign up, free to use. Well worth considering.